attending the Tempest. Your show will begin momentarily. In the meantime, please feel free to kick back and relax in our lobby. Memorabilia Museum, presided over by the MC, our executive producer, a real mover and shaker. He'll shake hands with anyone in the crowd. Peek behind the curtain. Check out our state-of-the-art dioramas chronicling harrowing from Tempest, especially harrowing for the non-boring veterans. You know how many hours it takes to see water out in the stream. I try not to get too salty. Thanks for listening. These announcements will pick me up. Helps me get a handle on things. Doesn't include access to our Gilded Smoke VIP lounge. But if you can find something that proves you have what it takes to be a proper health, we may be willing to make an exception. History right next to our nice refreshments. Take a look through the glass, right into the past. Old Jerry here is sure you'll find a souvenir or two in there that'll grant access to some of our fine lobby museums.
Okay. 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 Burgers for you. Who wants a coconut? I got a coconut here. Here you go. Here you go. What else we got? We got candy. We got burgers. Okay. Oh, thanks. For me? No, you have it. You have it. Please. Here you go. Another coconut? Who wants a coconut? All right, I'll have it. In honor of Coleman. You know, Coleman's running for mayor of the Under. So we got some... How many people? Oh, thank you. I could really use a cup of coffee. I really could use that. Hey, who's new here? Hey, thank you for seeing our latest attraction, Time Boat. I mean, it's not our latest attraction. Now, this is. So, hey, how many people here have seen the, oh, look at that. Look at you with the tart. That's very generous of you. Okay. All right. Oh, you're the guy running for mayor. Yeah. Here's a burger for... Well, I guess you don't want a burger because you're not on the Coleman side. A gold crop. You must be really confused. Is this your first time here? Oh, everyone, give this one a hug, please. Yeah. You're welcome then here. These are a good group of friends from the Under. You should come visit the Under sometime. Highly recommend it. We have a great attraction there called Time Boat. It's where you can control time. And people. Well, you can't control the people, you can save them. This is more like a play. And what about you? Is this your first time here? It is? Oh, let's give this one a hug then. Okay. Well then here, let me show you. Hold on. I've got some merch you can buy after the play if you'd like. Oh, thanks. You can leave that here, you know. I'll save them for... We can talk about Bernice some other time, but for now, look, that's Gerald. That's from Time Boat. All right, follow me. Let's see. Excuse me, little crab. Okay, here we go. All right. Will the new people please come first? Okay. Here. Ooh, this will help you enjoy the show better. I'm not gonna stab you. Don't worry. It's not that kind of show. No, it's okay. It's okay. What we're gonna show you is the power that lies behind your masks. Do you know how to do this? Here, come forth. Don't be shy. Hold out your mask like this, okay? And now take the broken thing, right? And put it on top of the mask. Here, take that broken bottle from the little one. Put it on there, directly on the mask. Let go. Snap your fingers once. No, snap your fingers. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. And then you make circles. You see how there's lines there? Make those circles. There you go. Does that make sense? Is that clear as mud? Okay. Whoa. Okay, there's a golden sword. That's probably going to be merch. Okay. Here we go. Alright, oh that's very nice, I like that. Okay, so would you like to try this again, friend? Here. You can break, okay, whoops, it broke. Here, go ahead and fix it. Good job, very good. Okay, what about the other new one? Can you do that too? Yeah. Here you go. Here's a broken bottle right there. This is very helpful. Nice. Oh, clap, yes. Oh, tide goes in, tide goes out. Very good. So you've done this. Okay. All right. So you know my girlfriend Bernice. I've got to ask some under questions. Have you seen the VIP room? Have you gone to see it? The VIP room? In there? Have you been in there? Oh, well, why haven't you shown them the VIP room? Go in there. Go. It's very nice. Okay. How's Bernice? I hear she's back. You don't know? She's back. She sent me a letter, and I read it. But I want to make sure that I have it correct. You know, I'm good.
But it's just projected figures.
Yeah, I know she's looking great. Oh, she's got... Oh no, it happened. She's back. Oh no, did she... Did she visit the Lemon Top away from here? No, no. Okay, you gotta tell her when she does that, she's gonna think she's on the Lemon Top. She needs to now, okay, I have a mission. Now we have to reenact how we first met in the Lemon Top. So we have to do that. And there's that blue deck chair. One of you told me the blue deck chair was from that moment. Yes. So we can do that. Okay. And I will refresh her mind. But then she'll remember the wrong I did to her. Yeah. Decisions, right? Oh, man. Okay. Well, I know what I need to do then. Thank you very much.
How about it?
In the meantime, try not to confuse her too much.
Will be a play
She's gonna think you're all at a costume party, and she's gonna think that that she's on the Lemon Top. So I need to meet her again, and I need to rescue her again. Rescue, that's a tough word. I need to remind her. Ugh. And I thought I was gonna be okay over here and the camera on. Do you know the thing that happens? You both know because of Time Boat. Do you know what ended up wearing down those acts to be nothing but sand? Who did that? The vortex, the pressurized vortex. Yeah, well that's the thing, is that I watched your debate, and Coleman said something very smart. He said, it's not the MC, it's the pressurized vortex. The pressurized vortex is affected by quantas, which are units of energy, which is the more you see something, the more it gets ground down into sand, melted into air, into thin air, like in the play, like in the Tempest. Yeah. Hey, look at this one hiding out there. You're sneaky. Here, can I give you a gift? Oh, that crab. Go grab the hat from that crab. Very nice. It looks good on you, friend. Here. Thanks. You made a double and you got one on your head. Here. Don't worry. Here, I'll save it for you for after the show. Here, lean down. Lean down. Okay, here we go. I'll keep it over here for you, okay? You want to see the show clean.
privileged guests.
Oh, it's time. All right, go enjoy the play, folks.
Take stock of your intervention.
It's through those doors.
Box.
Have fun.
Conclude all use of
Good night.
facilities.
See you.
Without
Bye-bye.
further ado, may we present your
Get out of town! Hi! It's me, Haylee! Oh my god! Oh, everybody's here? I feel like it's my birthday or something! It's totally not my birthday. I'm born in April, but... Oh my... Okay, we need to do hugs. Hi! Look at your new mask, darling! Look at you! Come here! Give me a big squeezy hug! And you! Oh my good... Oh, hi! Oh, and Shorty Pants! What's up, honey? Oh, it's so good to see you! And you're new here. Get in a squeezy hug from me. Good. And I have not seen you in weeks and weeks. Come here. Give me that hug. We're going to need your dance moves throughout. Yes, your dance moves, we're going to discover your dance moves too. Well, I have to say, oh my goodness, I am just so thrilled you're all here. I could just sit here and look into your beautiful masks all night long. But we have a show to do, people. Let's hop right to it. Now, you know? Thank you so much for coming to my backyard and RSVPing. I know that group events in these times is a little, you know, iffy or wonky or whatnot. So thank you for being here in my backyard. We're going to stay safe. We're going to have fun. And you know, we're going to start with a story. That's a good way to start, right? You know? It really, this like fire is really nostalgic for me. Oh, that's the haze from the forest fires. We're in LA right now, darling. Come gather around the fire. This story is called the Decameron. My mom used to tell me this one when we would go camping, you know? Yeah. I'll give you an abridged version because it's kind of long and lengthy and we don't, you know, I might put you to sleep and that would be terrible. So, once upon a time, there was a group of young, gorgeous little sprites, much like yourselves, sitting around a campfire telling each other stories while they waited out the bubonic plague. The end. It kind of rings true nowadays, doesn't it? Yeah. You agree, don't you? Oh, I have another story for you. This one starts with the truth as well. I, like you, am home right now. Raise your hand if you're at home. Oh, I knew it. I'm actually standing in the middle of my living room barefoot, and those of you that have done the show with me before know that I say that every show, but it is true every time. I would not lie about what is covering my feet. Yeah, standing in my living room barefoot. If you hear any meowing, that is my cat. Her name is Foxy, and, well, she is on... You have a cat, too? Oh, no, you don't. Okay, well, she's on, kind of what I like to call hyperdrive right now. So just beware. If you hear me curse, I apologize. That's me stepping on her. Sorry about that in advance as well. All right. I have another truth for you. Did you know... Well, I know you know. You might know this, too. That I am, in fact, a professional dancer and actor. You didn't know. Well, now you do. Now you do. So now you know what we're about to do. We're going to do some acting and dancing, because that's what I do. That's what I do. All right. You too? Oh, I knew you were a professional dancer. You got the moves, honey. All right. I do have to say, though, it's kind of been hard lately. You know, every single show canceled. Every rehearsal evaporated. And, you know, it's kind of hard. I really miss being in the rehearsal studio and on the stage with my friends that I, you know, they kind of become a family in a way, right? And, well, in this kind of lonely quarantine time, I've started working on a piece of my own. Well, not of my own, of William Shakespeare's. It's called The Tempest. And I'm finally at the point where I'm ready to get some scenes off of the page and into the body or into the world, you know? So, are you willing to jump in and have a little experimental fun? It might get a little weird. Okay. All right. So, let's set the stage. Let's pretend my balcony isn't a balcony. In fact, it is a stage. And not just any stage. It is the Globe in London. You know, the Globe is the very stage William Shakespeare premiered his works on. There's history in those floorboards, you know? And, well, it's an open-air stadium filled with multi-level seating. And us poor little groundlings, we would scrounge up a penny to stand right here in the pit or the yard of the Globe. Meanwhile, the noblemen would sit on the stage with the actors. But I don't think that's very safe anymore, because that's, yeah, exactly, money, just like, exactly. But, you know, I don't think that's safe anymore, because if you are a nobleman, that's kind of like the splash zone, right? And if the actor is that close to you, do you know what they're doing? They're spitting on you. They're sweating on you. You are getting, you know, pelted by fake blood and, I don't know, whatever else. What other gross liquid materials you use in theater. Now, The Tempest is a very particular show. And it opens in the most dramatic way imaginable. Yeah. Think of something dramatic and then just times it by 10. This is how The Tempest opens. It opens with the actors on a boat. That's not too bad. That's not too dramatic. In the middle of the ocean. All right, we're upping the ante a wee bit. In the middle of a storm, and now this storm is not caused by natural occurrences in the atmosphere. This storm is conjured by a spirit named Ariel. I know. Is there anything more dramatic? So, just for fun, we're going to act this scene out. Now, I need 2 of you to be on my special effects team. Anybody? Oh, you want to be on special effects, little Starburst? And Peter Papaya, fantastic. Come over this way. Here are your torches. You can snap those on and off to create the effects of lightning. Now, you 3 are going to be my brave boatmen, my brave sailors, bearing the storm. Shorty Pants, can you handle it? All right. I heard rumors, Shorty Pants, that you are up for an election, so you better be brave enough. If you can handle this storm, you can handle anything, can't you? Excellent. All right, and up. You go, up. You go, and up. You go, little Shorty Pants. Oh, you guys are doing great already. All right, when I start spewing Shakespearean-type words at you, I need to see you running back and forth very frantically, waving your hands all about. Maybe you're trying to swim to shore. Anything that comes to your mind, just make it frantic and panicked, okay? Now, the curtains open. A tempestuous noise of thunder and lightning is heard. The lightning strikes. Good. And hi, my hearts, cheerily, cheerily, my hearts. Yar, yar, take down the topsail, tend to the master's whistle, blow till thy burst thy wind, if room enough. Yes, you're doing so well. More panic, more panic. Run back and forth. There we go. Take down the topmast and bring her to try with main course. Nice job, Shorty Pants. Keep steering the ship back onto main course. Well done, and the curtains close. The crowd goes wild. Bravo! Oh, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. All right. I want to bring you all back down here. Now, I have to say, there is something so magical about acting. I mean, you just turned my backyard into the middle of the ocean. Right? But with your masks, you hold a little bit of magic within yourselves. And let's put that to the test. So I'm going to pass a little piece of wood. Take one, pass it along. Take one, pass it along. Until we all have a little twig. Oh, there you go, Shorty. All right. Now, in unison, let's make this choreographic. Remove your mask. Let the little piece of wood hover in your mask. Snap once above it to ignite it, and circle the perimeter of your mask in a counterclockwise direction. Good. Put the wild waters in its roar. Oh, yes. Yes! You have performed to the point that the tempest that I bade thee. Oh, by accident most strange, bountiful fortune, hath mine enemies been brought to this shore. Now all of you go make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Be subject to no one's sight but thine and mine, naked to every eyeball else. Now go, take this form. You can give me a sea nymph pose if you want. Disguise yourself into a little sea nymph. Good, well done. And just for fun, everybody, raise your arms to the sky and yell at the top of your lungs, Ariel, approach! We come! I boarded the king's ship, Now on the beak, now in the waist, on the deck, in every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks, the sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed besieged and made his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake. Not a soul. All but mariners plunging into the foaming brine and quit the vessel. And Ferdinand, the king's son, was the first man who leaped and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here." Full fathom five thy father's line, both his bones are coral made. Those are bones that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but he suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Seen in sourly ring its knell. Hark, I hear them ding dong. Whoa, that was wild. That was Ariel, who conjured that Tempest and sings about it. But you know, what about the Tempest itself? What about, like, that story? Uh-oh. Hey, Starburst, are you stuck in my pond? Oh, no, you're just hungry? All right. Make sure you stay hydrated. It's good for your vocal cords. All right. So, here we are in Prosperous Cell to learn a little bit about the story of the Tempest. Now, I know your answer to this question, but I need to ask you because you're new here. What do you think of my costume? Is it cute? All right, all right. You think it's cute too? Oh, yeah, all right, all right. I feel fabulous. I feel pretty good. All right. So, back down to business. Sorry. I mean, the costume designer Danny just does such a good job that I can't help but obsess about my costumes. So, I know it's tailored perfectly, isn't it? I know. So, here we are in Prosperous Cell. Now, this isn't any ordinary cell. This is, in fact, my memory palace. Do you know what a memory palace is? Okay, so a memory palace is something that you construct in your mind. It's like a library in your brain. And you store things in that imaginary library, or in this case, cell. And each little thing that you store in that cell holds a memory, or in this instance, dialogue, connected to Prospera and her relationship to the Tempest. Pretty neat, huh? So technically, you are inside of my memory palace, which is inside of my mind. You are exploring my very imagination as we speak. I know, it's wild, isn't it? All right. So I'm going to ask each of you to find a little knick-knack that speaks to you. And you just got really tall. Oh my goodness. I feel like I don't even know you anymore. Sorry, I digress. All right. Find a little knick-knack that speaks to you, and I will bring thee to the present of how Prospera, the former Duke of Milan, came to be in exile. Ready, steady, go! Grab a little item. And if you want, you can grab that glass growler if you want those honors. That would be awesome. Great. Oh, you guys are so speedy. Oh, let's start. Yeah, this is a great place to start. The pen and the paper. I mean, there is nothing more powerful than a signature sometimes, right? That's a lie. I know what's more powerful than a signature. Magic! But we will discover that later. But, for this moment, this quill, this paper, with just the flick of a wrist, my brother Antonio, with the help from the Kingdom of Naples, my brother Antonio did usurp me and set me to sea with my daughter Miranda. So, that's a bummer. My brother is not the nicest guy in town, but that was a great one. That was a really good one. That's a good way to kick us off. Ooh, the Duke ring. Let's do this one. This is really good. Oh, thank you. That was very regal of you. With the help from the Kingdom of Naples, my brother Antonio... Oh, I already said that line. Pardon me. Here we go. Take 2. The dukedom of Milan was mine by right, but through foul play we came from thence that my brother and my uncle, called Antonio, did claim the dukedom of their own. Yikes. So we're just like re-establishing that my brother is kinda an a-hole. Yeah, he's like a big bummer. Alright. Well, this one's a little bit better. This stinky old shoe. This belongs to my daughter Miranda. Oh, I just get a little emotional just thinking about her. I love her so deeply. Oh. Oh, my Miranda. I have done nothing but care of thee. Thee, my loved one. Thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am, that I prosper, a master of a full poor cell, and thy no greater mother. Oh, Miranda, my little darling. Here, you can take that stinky shoe back. Ooh, and the book. The book, this is a good one. Ah. Knowing I loved my books, Gonzalo did furnish mine own library with volumes I prized above my own dukedom. I mean, come on. Look at the gems in that book. That is fancy. You know what I mean? That is definitely a book that you do not use a highlighter on. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't even use pencil on this one. Oh, you would? Oh, a quill? No, I don't think I would trust myself with... I know. Alright, well that's a great one. That book was really, really good. Put that right there. Now, Peter, will you do the honors? So inside of this glass bottle holds kind of the memory that spurred my exile. The memory that is really close to my heart and a little bit hard, so I keep it cooped up in a bottle. Are you ready to explore it? Alright, this way. Peter, can you let me know if your magic is working with a couple of snaps? Oh, it looks like it's working. Alright. I need Peter to pour this into the pond, and then, oh, thank you! And I need you to stir it with that giant spoon. Thank you so much. Keep stirring, keep stirring. Look into the pond, look into the pond. There we go. There we go. My people provided my escape aboard a rotten carcass of a boat, not rigged nor tackled, sail nor mast. The very rats instinctively quit it. There they hoist us, to cry to the sea that roared to us, to sigh to the winds whose pity, sighing back again, did us but love and wrong. And there we are, me and my darling little Miranda, lost at sea, not knowing where we would end up. Oh, makes me a little sad just looking at it. I am... thank you. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm sorry to break this kind of intimate, emotional moment, but, the sound of this water, the fact that, well, even though I constructed this memory palace, I didn't build a bathroom here. And I had a cup of coffee before meeting you this evening because I'm a little low on energy, and now I really need to go pee. Is it okay if we go back to my backyard? Okay, everybody click your heels 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Ah, okay. You help yourselves to some delicious little marshmallows. I will be right back. How are those marshmallows? Ooh! I love it when they're flaming. So good. Cheers. Cheers. That is so good. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Alright, now that we all have some sugar coursing through our veins... Oh, I have to give you a little bit of information about Prospera. Now, Prospera is a little bit of a difficult character for me, which is why I chose her, you know? I generally like to think that I'm a nice and honest person, but Prospera? Not so much. Not so much. So, to help me really dive into the shoes of Prospera, I have developed this method called the Golden Nugget. So every time I feel a little bit lost, I think about the Golden Nugget. It's a very fancy way of saying I have a mantra for my character. Yeah, it just sounds more enticing or tasty, right? So the Golden Nugget for Prospera is this. Those who control the narrative controls others. A little bit manipulative, right? Alright, so remember that because we will be visiting this mantra in just a moment. And to segue into our next scene, I also like to give a little pop quiz to keep you on your toes. Are you ready? What is sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow? You are? Love? Oh my goodness, you got it on the first one. High five! My goodness, I've missed you. Ah, such a smart cookie. Okay, well let's go explore the love scene of the Tempest. This is going to be really interesting with you all. I cannot wait. Here we are, on the very island Prospera was exiled upon. I know, much is given to fate and luck, because you know, this island used to be presided over by an evil witch. You know, this witch was so evil that she imprisoned the very island spirits in the trees. And isn't that terrible? Okay. But enough about the witch. This is a scene about Miranda and Ferdinand. Now, we might remember Miranda as my daughter. Remember she was snoozing beside me in that boat? You also gave me her stinky little shoe? Yeah. So we remember Miranda. Now, Ferdinand, he's a little bit more difficult to remember, but he was the first man that jumped off that flaming ship in the ocean and cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here." That was Ferdinand. Do you remember him? I know. He was just like, "Peace, I'm out. This is terrifying." Because, you know, I would do the same thing if Ariel was conjuring a storm under my boat. Because I totally own a boat. Anyway, let's get this going. Who would like to be Miranda? You would like to be Miranda? Okay. Now, Miranda, I have to tell you this. You are nothing without your soul spirit. So I need you to find a soul spirit. You want Peter Papaya to be your soul spirit? You guys have matching masks. That would be amazing. I know, you're in like perfect costumes. Alright, Peter and Miranda, you are now one entity of Miranda. Oh, wait, are we going to haze our newbie and give them the role of Ferdinand? Yeah! That's great. Alright, Ferdinand, I need you to crown your soul spirit. Who would you like to be your soul spirit? You have a little starburst right here and a little swirly face right there. You want the swirly? All right, shorty pants. You are Ferdinand's soul spirit. And now, my little starburst. Do you know what that means? You are going to play the role of Prospera. Oh dear. Oh dear. What am I doing? There we go. This is what I'm doing. And here is your magical staff. I'm going to direct. Okay. All right. So. Oh, we need to give a little bit more background. So. The reason why Prospera thinks it's very important for Miranda and Ferdinand to fall deeply in love and get married ASAP is because she hopes that that union can bring her back to Milan so that all of her suffering that she has endured on the island will be undone, okay? All right, now, Ferdinand, I forgot to tell you this. Your dad is King Alonso. Your dad is the King of Naples. Your dad is one of Prospera's enemies. So, by marrying her daughter to you, hopefully they can mend some hostility, right? Excellent. All right, let's get this scene up and off of its feet. I'm going to stand here. Miranda and Miranda's soul spirit. I need you to be hiding behind this tree. Ferdinand's soul spirit, I need you center stage. I need you to be doing princely type things. I need you to be pumping wood, working on your biceps. Maybe you're flexing your muscles. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, good. Or you're just drinking beer, because that's what princes do, apparently. Great. Prospera, you are being extra creepy. You are spying on the young couple. And you are hiding behind this tree. Or that tree. Great choice. No, that's a good choice. I love that the character is speaking to you already. Okay. I'm going to go invisible. I'm going to be your voices. Actors on standby. Curtains open. Miranda spies on Ferdinand from behind the tree and says this. Oh, what is it, a spirit? Lord, how it looks about. I might call him thing divine if nothing I ever saw so natural or noble. And Ferdinand looks at Miranda and is overcome by her beauty. And he says this. Oh, the goddess on whom the heirs attend. Oh, you wonder if you be a maid or no, dude. And Miranda responds and comes a little bit closer and says, oh, no wonder, sir, but certainly a maid. Ferdinand. My language. Heavens! Myself in Naples! Whom with my eyes not since ebbed beheld the king my father wrecked. All right, good. Let's put a pause right there. Let's unpack this a little bit. You are doing so well. This casting is just on point, I have to say. So, Miranda, you're like, he's gorgeous. I'm totally in love with him. Love at first sight. He's like Brad Pitt beautiful. And Ferdinand, you're like, oh my God, she's amazing. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. I'm going to trip over my words and kind of have this like word vomity moment. And I'm going to say, you speak Italian. I speak Italian. I'm Naples, but I'm not a massive land. I'm representative. Oh, I also think my dad is dead, so I'm really, really sad. So you have kind of like a verbal diarrhea moment. I know, it's a little embarrassing, but you know what? You're good looking, so it doesn't matter. All right. All the while, Prospera is being super creepy and spying on all of this. Now, Prospera, I think you're feeling some regret because you're kind of pimping your daughter out at the moment. So this is the moment where you enter, okay, Prospera? All right, I'm going to go invisible again so you guys can really feel the scene. Prospera comes out from behind her tree and strikes a very pensive pose. They are in either's powers. And with this swift business, I must uneasy make less too light winning, make the prize light. And now Prospera points her staff at Ferdinand and says this, a word, good sir, for I fear you have done yourself some wrong, a word. This is the very moment that Prospera starts accusing Ferdinand of coming to her island to take it over and boot her out. Of course, this is Prospera cashing in on that golden nugget. This is Prospera flexing her manipulation muscles, right? Because you're just thankful you have your life, Ferdinand. You're like, I came to this island and thank goodness I'm alive. And, you know, Prospera's manipulating this whole thing. As this is happening, Miranda comes in between the two, and she's like this, Mom! Mom! Stop! Nothing ill can dwell in such a fine temple. I mean, come on, Mom, look at him. He's super cute, really handsome, and I think I really like him a lot. And then, oh, poor Ferdinand. You're just a young man with all the hormones in the world, and you respond like this. Oh, no, that's a cupcake. It's sword time. So, Ferdinand, grab your swords. And now it's time for you to battle Prospera. Oh, that's good. Have your snacks and watch the fight. Here. Do you need a snack too, Soul Spirit? Here. Here, I have a snack for you too. It's a coconut. Good. Alright. And they're battling it out. Draw thy weapon, traitor, for I shall disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop. Ha ha ha. And now Prospera throws her hands into the air, has an evil cackle of a laugh. Wah ha 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 ha. Thy nerves are in their infancy and have no vigor in them. Now, Ferdinand, you are in Prospera's employ, a.k.a. her unpaid intern, and she has you stacking wood. Ferdinand, as you are stacking wood, Miranda is going to distract you. Go distract him. Go distract him, Miranda. Go. Good. And Miranda's like this, yoo-hoo, oh, Ferdinand. And Ferdinand is like, yeah. And Miranda's like, oh, Ferdinand, would you like to be my husband? And Ferdinand is like, yeah. And then Miranda's like, does that mean we're engaged? And Ferdinand is like, yeah. So Miranda and Ferdinand, soul spirits, hug it out. Congratulations, you are engaged. Prospera, high five, girl. Your manipulative plan worked. They're going to get married, and now you get to go home to Italy. Air high five. Pa-ching. Excellent. Let's do a talk and walk. Follow. Oh, there we go. Boom. Let's do a talk and walk. Follow me. Ah, yes. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the dukes and the lords have escaped the Tempest, and they are wandering the desolate land. You know, King Alonso is there, and he's crying like a little baby because he thinks his son Ferdinand has perished. That is your dad, Ferdinand. I'm going to have your soul spirit be representative of your dad Alonso, okay? Are you okay with that, shorty pants? Here you go. And there you go. Now you are King Alonso. And I'm going to have Miranda's soul spirit become representative of my evil brother Antonio. Miranda, that's your Zio. Alright, everybody, forge on ahead. Alonso, it is your job to find sustenance for your crew. They are starving. They've just survived. Everybody, forge ahead. Alright, one more time. Forge ahead. Stop making magic. Forge ahead.
You are men of sin, and on this time, lingering perdition, worse than any death can be at once, shall step by step attend to you and your ways, whose wrath to guard you from, which here, on this most desolate isle, and falls upon your heads nothing but heart. For 'tis my business that you from Milan disapplant good Prospera. And what are you doing eating all my food? I did not invite you here. Throw it, feed it. You can't hurt me more than you could wound the loud wind, be mocked at, stabbed, killed, the still closing waters. Besides, threaten a harpy and throwing food at her is rude. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, it's just me, Haylee. What do you think of this costume? I know, the costume designer Danny outdid themselves again, didn't they? Look at how fabulous this is. Oh,
It feels amazing. I wish you could feel the texture of this fabric. It's like nothing you've ever felt before. I have to say though, bravely the figure of Harpy hast thou formed mine Ariel, a grace in it so devouring. And I leave all of you, my enemies, knit up in the distractions. You are in my power now, and I leave you at these spits while eyes at Ferdinand, whom you but assume is drowned in his and mine loved darling Miranda. Now, you all look ridiculous, the little poofy rough one. You all look like dogs that have just neutered. Let us go to the wedding celebration between our young couple. Oh, thank you for that, Rose. That's not letting me eat it. All right. Well, thank you for the rose. Off to the wedding we go.
Excellent. All is well that ends well. You know, all of those dukes and lords have peed themselves out of fright. I mean, that harpy scared the Jesus out of them. And, well, you know what? You all seem to be pretty experienced audience members. Let's restore this garden. Do you know how to do restoring? All right. Teach the cherub how to restore. The and now circle in a counterclockwise direction. And if the stick is telling you, I live over here, so follow me. Around the perimeter of the mask. Keep going. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh my goodness. Oh, almost had it here. Try one more time. Remove the mask. Let's cover the mask. Now push the button to ignite it. Circle in a counterclockwise direction. Around. Yes! Brilliant. We just planted that tree. Well done, Ferdinand. Amazing. Now, everybody gather around. And just observe the gorgeous. All right. Wait a second. You're not Miranda. You were Prospera. There we go. All right, everybody gather around. It is time to have a wedding celebration. Now, this is a celebration between Miranda and Ferdinand. You are going to get married. Now, Prospera has a little something up her sleeve for your wedding. She has a little vanity of her arts, a little je ne sais quoi, you know. So she's going to get island spirits to dress up as different goddesses to bless the young couple. All right? So let's come over here. Follow me. I'm going to give you some directions, and then the goddesses are going to bless the young couple. Okay, I need Miranda and Ferdinand standing right here in front of me. Good. Who would like to be Iris, our rainbow messenger? You're going to be Iris? All right, you will be Iris. Oh, you're going to be, Peter's going to be Iris? You don't know? We'll give Shorty Pants Iris, and then Peter, you can choose who you be after, okay? Excellent. Thanks for that hand, man. All right. All right, Iris, come forward. Now, when I start singing, Iris, you are going to dance the young couple to Under the Arch. All right, so get in front of them, and they're going to follow you. 5, 6, 7, 8, you nymphs called naiads of the winding brooks, with your sedged crowns and your ever-harmless looks, leave your crisp channels, and on this green land, answer your summons, Juno does command. Come, temperate nymphs, it's time to celebrate. A contract of true love can never be too late. And now, Iris, you strike a pose. Good, and I'm going to give your mask a little polish. Bravo. And now, ooh, I love this. Thank you so much for tinkling those keys. Now, we need Juno, the goddess of marriage and family, to do a little ritual with the young couple. Who would like to be Juno? All right, Peter. You got it. Oh, there we go. All right, so, Peter, this is what we're going to do. When I start singing the Juno song, I need you to make an onion. And then you give the onion to Miranda. Miranda, you take one bite of the onion, you give it to Ferdinand. Ferdinand, you finish eating the onion, and by the two of you eating an onion together, it's the equivalent of exchanging rings. Are you ready, Juno? All right. Hit it. Honor, riches, marriage, blessings, a long continuance, increasing hourly joy, still be upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. And you finish eating the onion. Juno, you strike a pose. And Juno receives her goddess mask. Thank you for that blessing, Juno. Amazing. You can go stand beside Iris and now Ceres, our voluptuous goddess of agriculture and fertility, is going to bless you with a love mojo dance. Are you ready? Hit it, Ceres. Earths increase, foys in plenty, barns and garners, never empty vines, and clustering bunches growing, plants so goodly, birthing, bowing, spring come to you. At the farthest, in the very end of harvest, scarcity and want shall shun you. Sarah's blessing is so on you. Oh, now my young couple, are you feeling blessed? All right, there's one last ritual. Come, everybody, join hands in a circle. Now, Miranda, do you take Ferdinand to be your spirit? You do? Okay. Whew. Oh my goodness. And Ferdinand, do you take Miranda to be your spirit? Oh my goodness. They are so in love. Oh, young love is just so gorgeous. And with this blessing we have returned, and all has been made right through marriage. You know, Prospera gives up her magic to return to Milan. And well, so too I. Now I must leave you too. I have to say though, I exist because of you, the audience. And so from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. Without you, there is no me. So, because of you, I am in existence. Thank you. Now. Oh, high five. Thank you. Now, one final ritual, right? Follow my arm movements. Our revels now are ended. Those, our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and have melted into air. Into thin air. Like the baseless fabric of this vision. The cloud-capped towers. The gorgeous palaces. The solemn temples. And the great globe itself. All which it inherits shall dissolve. Like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. For we are such stuff as dreams are made on. And in this little life, we are rounded in sleep. Now, I think we have a moment to dance the night away before we must part from this illusion. All right. It is so good to dance with you all. It's so good to see you all. My goodness. Peter Papaya. It's been a couple days. It's so good. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Good. And, oh my goodness, Shorty Pants. You grew. It's a miracle. All right. And you, my new darling little cherub. Oh, I'm so glad I got to meet you. All right. And now, everybody, really quickly, we do a recap dance. Here we go. And Ariel, be Ariel. Oh, you've got the moves. I've been missing you. And now, be the harpy. Good. And just for kicks, do your best Prospera impression. Amazing. You guys are the absolute best. Ah, you audience and spirits that have been in my charge, I free you to the elements, and fare thou well. Ciao, darlings.
Welcome back.